Hi there, this is Rob, and this is the 2-minute overnight overview for Monday. I have some research to share today, but first let's review the weekend. Here's a look at the odds sheet as it stood on Friday afternoon near the close. As you can see, odds were mixed all around. ES showed mildly bullish price action, but bearish internals and bearish seasonality. The averages suggested a very mild downside edge, not enough to consider a short trade. But that doesn't really tell the whole story of what I was looking at on Friday. The trading room is open 3 days per week normally, but whether it's open or not, I always post notes to the trade discussion room page. It was closed Friday, but here's the notes I posted. I pointed out that while odds were mixed, studies were bearish and fairly compelling. I also noted that price action will turn bearish if ES closes within 1 point of the high. If that happened, I indicated I would go short near the close. Of course, it did not happen, and as I posted, there was no trade for me. As you'll see, this was a shame because there was quite a sell-off overnight. ES settled at 1506.75 on Friday. After trading sideways for much of the night, it began to sell off around 5 a.m. The selling intensified just after 8 a.m., and an attempted bounce failed to gain much traction. At 9:30, ES opened 7 3/4 points below Friday's close. Now that February has begun, I thought I would take a look at historical overnight performance during the month of February. Here are the numbers going back over the last 5 years for ES following any day that closed in February. Overall, these numbers look pretty weak, with only 45% of the instances gapping up, and gaps down having been larger than gaps up. The profit factor of 0.64 is quite weak, and the average night has lost over 1 1/4 points during the time span. Let's take a look at the profit curve. Last year was basically break-even, but 2008, 9, 10, and 11 were all pretty bad. Prior to 2008, there were several years that showed no significant edge either way. We've obviously had some rough years lately, and February has not been a good month to hold long overnight positions. Traders may want to keep this in mind this month and exercise a little extra caution with their long trades. That's all for today. Thanks for listening, and rest easy. Bye-bye.